Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're a parent, you know the laundry basket is, well, it's basically a permanent fixture in your home, isn't it? But what if you could fight back against that endless tide of stains? Today, we're going to dive into the world of anti-stain kids' clothing and figure out if it's actually the real deal.
Oh man, does this sound familiar or what? It's like the official poem of parenthood. You know, that constant battle against stains? And sometimes, it really feels like the stands are winning. It's just one of those universal struggles that connects all of us parents.
So, that brings us to the big question, right? Is this new wave of clothing just a clever gimmick, or is it a genuine solution that could actually change the laundry game for good? Let's find out.
Okay, first things first, let's just acknowledge it. The stain struggle is so real. It's not just about a little mess here and there. It's this relentless, time-sucking chore that every single parent knows way too well.
I mean, just think about it for a second. There are 365 days in a year. That means 365 opportunities for spills, splatters, and who knows what smudges. The sheer volume of potential laundry emergencies is it's staggering. It really shows you how much of a parent's life is spent just dealing with stains. So how does this technology even work? Well, it turns out these clothes have what's pretty much an invisible shield protecting them.
The tech behind it is called DWR, which stands for Durable Water Repellency. Now, it's not the fabric itself that's special, but a treatment that's applied to it. This treatment creates this tiny microscopic protective barrier around every single fiber in the cloth.
Yeah, this invisible shield is the perfect way to picture it. So when something like milk or juice hits the fabric, it doesn't just soak right in. Nope, it hits this protective layer first.
Okay, this is a really crucial point. This shield makes the fabric stain resistant, not totally waterproof. It causes the liquid to just beat up on the surface, which gives you this precious window of time to wipe it off cleanly. So it's not for, jumping in puddles, but for tackling those mealtime spills, it's perfect.
All right, you ready for a quick science lesson? Don't worry, I promise to keep it simple. We're just going to break down exactly how this invisible shield gets the job done.
Let's walk through it. So normally, any fabric has all these little gaps between its fibers. Liquids, of course, love to rush into those gaps, grab on, and boom, you've got a stain. What the DWR tech does is it coats all those fibers, and that completely changes the fabric's surface tension. And the result? The liquid literally can't get a grip. It just beads up right on top, waiting for you to wipe it away.
And get this, there's even a second line of defense. The technology also weakens that stubborn chemical bond that makes stains stick around. So even if a little bit of a spill starts to set in, it comes out so much easier when you finally do the wash. So, does it actually work in the real world? Let's get into the honest truth. No marketing fluff here, just a really balanced look at what this tech can, and just as importantly, what it can't do for you.
Okay, so here's the reality check. On the plus side, it's absolutely fantastic for repelling fresh liquid spills. It gives you that time to act, it makes laundry way easier, and that means the clothes last longer. But, and this is a big but, we have to manage expectations. It doesn't make the fabric 100% stain-proof, and you do have to take a little care of it for the treatment to last. It's not magic, It's just a really helpful, science-backed advantage.
And that brings us to probably the most important questions for any parent. Is it safe? And how do I take care of it so it lasts? Let's cover that right now.
This is it. This is the first thing any of us are going to ask, and for very good reason. I mean, when we're talking about something that's right up against our baby's skin, safety is completely non-negotiable.
And here's the really key info. Older versions of this tech used chemicals called PFAS, which, raised some very valid health concerns. But things have changed. Modern, responsible brands have moved on. Today's treatments use plant-based, hypoallergenic formulas that are specifically designed to be safe for direct contact with even the most sensitive skin. So when you're shopping, here's your little cheat sheet. You want to look for brands that are upfront about using plant-based or PFS-free formulas. Check for a hypoallergenic certification and just make sure they don't mention any other harsh chemical finishes. A good brand is going to be proud to tell you all this stuff.
And what about making that invisible shield last? The care is super simple. Wash on cold because high heat can break down the treatment. Definitely skip the fabric softener. That stuff just coats the fibers and makes the shield less effective. Tumble dry on low, and if you have to iron, just put a cloth over it to protect the surface. That's really it.
So let's bring this all together. At the end of the day, the goal of this technology isn't just about having cleaner clothes. It's about giving parents back their time and maybe a little bit of their sanity.
You know this scene? We've all been there. Your toddler's having lunch, and a huge spoonful of dal rice just lands splat right on their shirt. The old way means that flash of panic, a quick change of clothes, and that little mental note in your head that, you've got to pre-soak that thing later tonight.
Okay, now picture the new way. Same spill, but this time, the dal just beads up on the surface. You grab a wipe, give it a quick swipe, and it's gone. That's it. Crisis averted, you and your kid just move on with your day. No stress, no extra laundry piling up.
And that one small moment, when you multiply it over hundreds of meals and playtimes, well, that's exactly what this quote is getting at. It's not just some cool feature on a piece of clothing. It's a genuine, real improvement to your daily quality of life. It's less time managing messes and more time actually making memories.
So we'll leave you with this thought. It's pretty clear the technology works. It's safe if you choose the right products, and the benefits are very real. The only question left is, what are you going to do with all that time and energy you get back from the laundry room?